Well, I'm the side chick, remember? So.
Wait, I
But
thought
you're trying to graduate, though,
we
right?
thought you wanted to graduate to be the main chick.
I can't.
Huh?
See, it's difficult and it's
He
complicated.
has a wife.
Yes.
I was trying not to take it there. Because, baby girl, I hate to say it, but your self-worth is low. You got the audacity, baby, to come to the microphone and ask us, what is it going to take for you to leave somebody that you knowingly belongs to somebody else? And then she also said, but I love him. You love him more than you love yourself. That's one thing that I do, peep. There is no amount of money, no amount of riches, no amount of nothing for a man to be able to put you in second place. But my problem is I think you put yourself in second place, because sometimes we come in and we want to please people so bad because we want to be accepted that we put these people on a pedestal and we make them superior and we make ourselves inferior, so they're going to keep on treating you like you inferior. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to get this passionate, but when you wake up and then you go and brush your teeth in the morning and you sit there and say, I'm a side chick. How does that make you feel? When you go through your day, when you texting this man, when you talking to this man in the car because he can't talk to you in front of his wife. When this man is on a business trip, he can't talk to you in the presence of his own home. In this man's own kingdom, you are a peasant. You're not allowed to come into this man's kingdom.
Okay, my loves. Hi, Rych Babes. It's your girl, Bella Dyor, and we are still talking about the side chicks. So I have been reading the comments on the last video that I posted regarding side chicks, and I just want to say that when you know that you're the side chick, you are also the problem. Yes, the man is the one that made that decision, but also you as the side chick made that decision. Now, if you did not know that you were the side chick, that's totally different compared to you choosing to be in a relationship with a man knowing that he's already in a relationship with somebody else. And men only do what we allow them to do. So if we are allowing ourselves to become side chicks, then they're going to have side chicks. But if every woman decides to stand up to herself and say that she is worthy of having a man who is committed to her, then there's no side chick. Okay, Rych Babes, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and comment your thoughts down below. I just want to say thank you all for continuing to support this channel. We are on a road to 10,000 subscribers. I am so grateful. All right.
I'm about to tell y'all the craziest story of a side chick that I met at my job. One day, I was going up the elevator. This lady, mind you, she been always working with me. I just don't really talk to her. So I'm like, oh, I like your ring. It's really, really cute. She was like, oh, yeah, my boo gave it to me. Then you know how some people like to overshare? I'm like, oh, it's really cute. Then she says, yeah, but he got a wife though. Mind you, this woman is about the age of 40, 35. I'm like, you that grown and you still okay with being a side chick? I ain't say nothing. I was just like, oh. She was like, yeah, he a married man. They've been with each other for 8 years. I just always been in the picture. She don't know nothing about me. In my head, I'm just like, at this big ass age, you really okay with being a man's side piece? Like, that serious? Like, you that miserable and you think you getting that old that you can't find a man for your own, that you gotta go talk to somebody else's man? Ooh, that broke my heart, honey. This man got kids, a wife, and all. But he been with her for so long.
Me no more.
What's the problem?
The problem is that I've been waiting on him to divorce his wife for 3 years.
Ooh.
We've been together for 3 years. I mean, I guess people could say I'm like his side chick or whatever.
Mistress.
But that's my man. That's my man. He takes care of me. He has paid for stuff for me. I've been on trips with him. I mean, this man is an executive at a company here in Atlanta. He was having problems. Him and his wife, they not really doing it. And so we've been together. He told me that he was going to leave his wife. We were going to be together. And now he's talking about he don't want to be with me. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Now, I was going to go to the AJC. I was going to blast him out on social media. But, you know, I figured I would do this first.
So you have been the mistress of an Atlanta executive at a popular company here in the city. And for 3 years, you were the mistress. And now he's deciding he doesn't want to do this. But why do you want to blast him? I don't understand.
because I'm hurt, Frank.
She's saying she's hurt. Just imagine how the wife feels about finding all this out. I am a firm believer in karma, and if you do something wrong, you're just gonna get wrong as well. I generally hate people like this so much.
Like 3 years, I've been waiting on this man to do what he said he was going to do. I love him. I love him. I've been the wife. I have been his wife. I have been the one that is taking care of his needs. I have been the one that have been on trips for him. I've done stuff for him. I have done stuff with him. Like, I am the wife, and I'm not having it. You're just not going to leave me,
Wait a minute, Bria, you're not the wife.
I mean, not on paper, but I basically do all the things that the wife is supposed to do. I'm there for him. I listen to him when he have a bad day. When he needs whatever, I'm there for him. I am the wife. As far as I'm concerned, he just needs to get rid of her and make this thing and do what he said he was going to do and make this thing right.
But I don't understand why you want to go to the paper. Come on.
Because he's just not leaving me. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
What do you mean he's just not leaving you?
I have been loyal to this man, and he is going to keep his word. Okay? He's going to keep.
So this is a message to all of the glorified side chicks out there. Be careful with who you choose to mess with on the side, knowing that that person is in a relationship, married. Because little do you know, but a lot of times you may be messing with a narcissist. A narcissist will tell you anything that they know that you will want to hear to think that they are better than who they really are. They will tell you a whole bunch of about this other person. Meanwhile, they'll still be with the other person. They'll still be living with the other person, but they'll tell you a whole lot of shit about this other person just to get you to believe that they're the victim and they need all this love and validation. Shaming the woman who is actually dealing with a whole lot of shit you have no fucking clue about. And you know what? He's gonna do the same shit to you. Right now, you're giving the validation, you're feeding the ego, because narcissists, they need that ego to be fed. That's why they're always out there. They're always out there. They always need to go and have options. Because the options is what feeds their ego. The options is giving them what they want. Oh, she's not taking care of you? I'll do it. She's not doing this for you? I'll do it. We really have to understand that there's always two sides to a story. There's always two sides. And I'm not saying that the other side is always correct, but you cannot judge when you have no idea what's going on the other side. No matter how sweet and cool and different this guy may seem, you cannot make those judgments. Also remember, karma's real.
When was the first time that you guys ever met?
The first encounter was at a hair salon. It was an African braiding shop. I didn't know she was there. I had just got my hair done, braided, and I went back to see if they could pin my hair up in a style, and she was sitting in the chair. The reason that I knew it was her, because the club that I was going to, the guy that I was talking to ran the club.
Okay.
So he pointed her out to me. He would always tell me, you need to be careful, because I always went to the club by myself. Mm-hmm. Everywhere I went, for the most part, I went alone.
Okay.
And so he was telling me, her and her stripper friends, her homegirls are in here. They have a reputation of whatever, and I don't want them to do anything to you. So I was like, I'm good.
You see her in the African braiding shop, you leave.
As I'm leaving, I'm in my car, I'm pulling off. She came out of the shop yelling, screaming, I'll beat your ass. Just screaming all types of obscene, whatever. I laughed at her and I pulled off. I wasn't going to argue with her.
Okay.
So after that incident is when her and her stripper friends, they started harassing me. They harassed me for months. They would come to my home. They would call my cell phone. They would call the house. They would ride up and down my streets. And it went on for months. It was so bad that I would start parking my car in the back. You know how you change your tint on your television to dim it? So I would do that to make it look like I wasn't home, and park my car in the backyard so it would appear like I wasn't there, but I was there with my son.
Let's go ahead and talk about how karma always spins the block. Back in 2016, my long-term boyfriend and I was having a rough patch. He was moving real funny. He wasn't communicating. He was just being very difficult. So for Valentine's Day, he didn't even bother doing a sweet romantic gesture. He literally just got me a chicken fingers plate from Zaxby's. I didn't even get extra Zax sauce. I got fed up and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna look through his iPad. Looked through his iPad and I seen everything that I needed to see. This girl named Kay decided to get real cozy with each other. I've seen the messages, I've seen the pictures, and quite honestly, I saw the receipt from Valentine's Day. He got this girl edible arrangements. Meanwhile, I had chicken. To make matters worse, Kay knew that him and I were in a committed relationship. She knew that we were living together, and she still decided to continue to entertain this man and be wined and dined by this man and do other things with this man. So obviously the boyfriend and I, we broke up. Now 5 years later, here's where the karma kicks in. I'm minding my business. I'm drinking water. I'm traveling. I'm posting on all my social medias. And of course, I get some DMs and stuff. And there's this one guy, fine. And before I start really entertaining him, I decide, you know what, let me go on his page. Let me check him out a little bit more. This man has a girlfriend. And not just any girlfriend. His girl is Kay. Now, mind you, this man has been deep in my DMs. He lives in Dallas. He's been trying to get me to move out to Dallas, and I can go on and on. But ain't it funny how the universe is set up? It just goes to show you, karma isn't just going to hit the person who cheated in your relationship. It's also going to play a huge part with the person who was doing wrong as well. So I just thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny how she sat up here and was messing with my dude, and now her nigga is deep in my DMs. Now, I'm not going to do it because I know how the universe is set up. Because if I sit up here and I know that she's in a committed relationship with this man and I start to play on him, and I could do some dirty stuff too, it's just going to come back around and hit me. I'm not that kind of person. But man. So yeah, I'm just going to let karma continue playing itself out. Because one day it's going to be revealed to Kay of everything that she needs to see. And so when that day comes and she goes in her nigga phone and she see that he has been hitting me up for the past year and a half of their 3-year relationship, yeah, baby, I hope your chest cave in. Y'all better learn not to stop playing.
Ladies, be careful how you get that man. Be careful, especially if he's married or he living with his baby mama, living with his girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. Be careful. Be careful how you get that man. The same way that you got him is the same way you're gonna lose him. So if you over there try to be a little sneaky link with this man, and you want to be the main chick, you know, because you're tired of being the side chick, and when you finally become the main chick, well, eventually there's going to be a side chick too. Trust and believe. Be careful how you try to get that man, because karma is always around the corner, lurking and watching and waiting for the good time to roll so it can sneak up, bite you in your ass, and you just be like, but what? Well, I didn't deserve this. Yes, you motherfucking did. You deserved it. We all been side pieces. Even the ones when you go, no, I wasn't. Yes, you was. You just didn't know you was somebody's side.
So ever since y'all found out about alienation of affection, which is basically being able to sue your spouse's side piece for breaking up your marriage, y'all, I've been doing my little research. And alienation of affection is a real thing. And it is also in Hawaii, Mississippi, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Dakota, and Utah. You can sue the side piece if you can prove. You can file a civil lawsuit if you can prove that this person has split up your marriage. Now, y'all, I remember this happened in Fantasia in 2010. And I did my little research, but I can't find nothing after. Okay, everything says that they went to mediation So it says that they never reached the settlement. And so the Paula Cook was seeking $100,000, but they sat in mediation for 12 hours, never came to a settlement, and it doesn't say whatever happened to this case, if it was settled out of court or what. Now, what I'm interested in knowing is anybody on this app here ever sued a side piece or been sued for being a side piece? Because I would love to hear your story. Now, I know it would be hard if you are the side piece that has been sued to tell your story on here, because people on here are very judgmental. I'm not gonna lie. But maybe your story could go viral and then you could help you pay off your settlement. I don't know. You know, be brave. But I really want to know, has anybody successfully sued a side piece or been sued by a wife or a husband for being a side piece? Anyway, tag me.
Friend, you telling me you know he got a girlfriend and you still messing with him? You can't bag your own man? That just gives homewrecker. What you mean he know he got a girlfriend? You can't get your own man? Out of all the fishes in the sea, you want to choose that other girl fish? You ever heard of chlamydia? The fuck? He going home to his woman and you messing with him? What? He giving you funds? So you decide to be the side chick? I take a lot of shit from you, but home wreck up, that just ain't gonna slide around here, my mind. No.
Ain't nothing like a female that used to try to play in your face about a man. Ain't nothing like karma spinning the block on her. And now she getting everything she deserves. Yeah. It's your turn. Now you gotta go chase the side chicks that's fucking with your man now. When it was somebody else, man, it was cool, right? It was funny. It was key, ka, fake page. Now you over there burning sage and you sliding down the wall, listening to Tink. Girl, please. Yeah, everybody gets a turn, baby.
I'm a side chick. Of course I knew that man was married before I started dealing with him. I'm a side chick. Of course he gives me a weekly and monthly allowance and pays all my bills. He does that for you, right? I'm a side chick. Of course I sent him back home to be unhappily happy so he could come back to me and be. I'm a side chick. Of course he can't cheat on me because his commitment is with you. I'm a side chick. Of course I know that if he dies, you are going to get his pension and all of his money. That's why I had him sign off on the life insurance policy that he pays with my name on it. I'm a side chick. Of course I'm the authorized user on a credit card that you have no idea about. I'm a side chick. Of course I don't work because our husband pays all the bills. I'm a side chick. Of course we have lunch together about 4 times a week. I'm a side chick. Of course I don't sleep with him for all of these things. You do. Don't shoot the messenger.
Well, I see everybody's talking about that if a man has a girlfriend and he's talking to another shorty, that's on him. The girl owed the other shorty no loyalty. But my question is, are you stupid or are you dumb? Because why would you put energy into this earth you wouldn't want reversed back to you?
Rych Babes, I'm 34 years old and I feel like I could never. Like, at this point in my age, I just could never, and I just want all of my Rych Babes to understand the value of their worth and understand that a man will only do what you allow him to do. Now, when we're younger and we don't know no better, that's one thing. But now, when we're older, we should not be anybody's side chick. We understand the consequences that come along with that. So with that being said, Rych Babes, please comment down below your thoughts on this, and I will see you next time. Stay rich.